Hello, this is Jummy0, and today I'm going to be explaining the low percent skip in Speedy Blupi 1 and 2. How this skip works is, after you get a game over, rather than pressing the OK button to go back to the title screen, pressing the Enter key will bring you, mistakenly, to the custom level list, selecting whichever stage you would have gone back to. The fastest way to complete the game using this method is to enter the kid's world, enter level 1, and then get a game over immediately. On the game over screen, instead of clicking OK, you press enter, which will bring up the custom levels screen, selecting World 70, which is the hub world for the kid's world. What you do from there is click the back button to decrease the level ID until you get to whichever level you want to play. If you're going for completion as quickly as possible, the levels you want to hit are 25, 34, 45, 58, and 66. Completing each world only requires completing the final level, which ordinarily requires you to beat every previous level. But since we can warp directly to the final level of each world, it can be flagged as complete without having to complete all the prerequisites. So, after we beat these 5 worlds, we just have to play through the entire kid's world, and that will unlock the path to the final level, and you'll be able to complete the game in very few levels compared to what is intended. The reason that you can't click the next button in the custom level list is that normally there are only 20 custom levels, 1 through 20. The game doesn't allow you to have more than 20 custom levels. So, as long as your level ID is above 20, the game will not let you increase it further, and will only let you click the back button. So we pick the world with the highest ID numbers, 70 and 71, to do this game over in, which means that by decreasing the level ID, we can access any other main world. You do have to be careful that you don't click too much, because if you accidentally skip past the world that you wanted to play, you'll have no way of increasing the level ID back to your gold number unless you get another game over. I have tested this in the multiplayer levels and the automatic demo levels, and neither of those seem to work. With the multiplayer levels, you're sent to a different game over screen upon losing or winning. And it looks almost identical to the single player game over screen, but it is handled differently by the game, and pressing enter does not do anything. So, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we can warp directly to the final level. The auto demo, usually these are played with pre-recorded inputs, and it's not possible to get a game over under normal circumstances because the computer is playing for you. However, by focusing and unfocusing the window rapidly, you can get the computer to miss inputs and potentially get a game over, if done correctly. However, while the game does bring you to a game over screen, pressing any key will instantly interrupt the demo and bring you back to the title screen. So this doesn't seem a useful way to access the final level either. Using this method, you can beat the game in well under 1 hour. I haven't personally tried it yet, but I have verified that these tricks do work. This also applies to Speedy Blupi 2, which is the game that I actually did a run using this method on. There are more levels in Speedy Blupi 2, and some of the IDs are scrambled around a bit to make space for these. However, the main idea is the same. You go to the world with the highest ID, which is Bricks 1, then you get a game over, and you'll be brought to the custom level list, with 120 being the level selected. Then you just click backwards until you get to the final level of whatever world you want to play. You complete that level, and then the world is marked as complete without having to play these levels before it. This is a bit more involved as there are just more worlds in this game. And then after you complete all of these worlds, you go back to Brick's world and complete the whole thing. And then you're free to go straight onto the final level. And I completed the game in slightly over an hour. That was with many mistakes. It is definitely possible to complete the game in under an hour using this trick. That's about it. Thanks for watching.